Like the bed's in here as well. Yeah. Flicker on that. Kidde I-9040. That's random. Oh wow. What's XFX35s? Wonder X. And some Scantronic business there. Other one's not working though. What's the date on this I-9040? 2007? Holy shit. That is old. Wow, that is old. I might ask him and see if I can have it. Look at that. These beds are... Oh wow, that's nice. That is nice, that. So the clip you're about to see is like a week or two later when I actually got the smoke alarms. So obviously I didn't get the conversation on camera, and it turns out there was actually a second one I didn't know about, which was somewhere downstairs. It was just above the actual kiosk area. Yeah, so I was wondering what the circular thing was, but I mean, to be fair, I thought it was a smoke alarm, but I didn't know it was maybe another one of those ones. I didn't actually have a closer look at it, which is very weird, because you think I would, wouldn't I? But no, I didn't for some reason. But yeah, apparently the bloke bought them like a decade ago or something, so you think it's safe to say it's a little expired. Let's get to the video now anyway. Right guys, here we have two Kidde 0914 ionisation microprofile smoke alarms. Now, these, well, if you didn't see the follow-up video, which unfortunately I haven't released until showing in the start of this video, because, you know, it just wasn't long enough to make in a full-form video, and top that off with other stuff I've been doing in the background, like volunteering for charity shops and stuff, you know, gotta help out the community, but more or less get some work experience, so mainly been trying to sort that out over the past few days. But now that I've finally got some free time, I am going to be making a huge wave of videos to make up for that lost time. So, you know, I got to keep my YouTube channel in check, and I got to keep you lot happy as well, so... Yeah, sorry about the massive delay in uploads, but yeah, these alarms came from Rooms for All in Selby. Like these, I basically, like, what do you call it? So a few weeks ago, like, I brought up to the person at the customer service desk, basically saying these alarms are well past their expiry date, and it just wasn't working. I only noticed one of them at the time. I didn't even know there was a second one, but I was just gonna get the one. But yeah, it said to come back next week. Did that just flash red? I haven't even tested these yet. I haven't took the batteries out. Actually, this has a much newer battery than the other one. Yeah, this one's working. We'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, but it wasn't until a week or two after, because obviously the boss wasn't in at the time, but then literally yesterday I came back in, and I brought up to the guy, are you aware of the smoke alarms being out of date and that, and you know, not being up to code either, because, you know, just these two and them being ionisation and where they were just wasn't up to code, even if they were still in date. Basically, because you got to think it's a commercial building, it's quite large, and it was just these two alarms. I mean, don't get me wrong, they had a fire alarm system, but if we were to just account for these two in the place, then, you know, that it just was not up to code at all. But, yeah, it's a good thing we got these out. He ended up giving it to me, like, I pointed it out to him, went upstairs and noticed, oh, well, yeah, these are expired. I remember buying these a long time ago, because obviously the person there bought these themselves. So, yeah, and then he literally, as I was about to go and say my thank you and all that sort of stuff, he came down with another one. Like, he told me to follow him to to another room on the shop floor, like, this is downstairs, and it turns out it was ripping down a second one. Like, I was not expecting that, so we were just like, oh, Merry Christmas, mate, and I was like, oh. Well, cheers, I guess. I mean, it's October and not Halloween yet, but, you know, I'll take anything, really. You know, that's kind of how I work. So, anyway, with all the blobber out of the way, here we have two Kidde 0914s. Now, as you saw, the red light was flashing on this one, and it's just done it again. So, clearly, one of these is working. I haven't seen it flash on this one, but I might not be observant, I suppose. But when I pressed the test button at the zone, it didn't do anything. I didn't even do anything with this one, because I didn't even know it were here, but... yeah, it's ionisation. These were manufactured in 2007. Now, if we want to account for the label on the back, then this would have expired in, like, 2014 instead of 2017, like you'd usually think, because usually these have a 10-year life, but if they say to replace the alarm every 5 years, then... it's 2014 these have expired. Yep, I cannot wait for all the people roasting me in the comments. You know, 7 plus 5 is not 14. It's fucking 12. Oh my fucking days. That's basic math, and I just fucked that up. You know what, guys? Feel free to unsubscribe and spam the comment section saying how much of an idiot I am. I really don't care anymore. So, yeah, 11 years expired, and, yeah, these have been in for that period of time. Mental. But, yeah, we're going to test these, and let me get this, so we can test the ionisation sensors as well, which should work, right? I mean, you know, first off, we'll press the test button on the one that I've seen working. 3, 2, 1... oh my god. You know what? Come to think of it, it's a good thing we got these out. The piezo is fucked. Like, imagine if there wasn't actually a fire. Let's say the commercial fire alarm system wasn't working, we had to just rely on these. I mean, it still wouldn't give you the best detection anyway. You're talking like at least a 30,000 square foot building, probably more. And you just got these two, one on the shop floor and one upstairs. Like, you know what I mean? That is not good fire alarm coverage at all if you were just to rely on these two alone. I didn't even see any smoke detectors anywhere else. The only form of detectors I saw were these. Like, that building needs an overhaul with a new system, I swear. But this is not working. We'll try the other one. It's the exact same one with the exact same manufacture date, and yeah, 0914, which is the predecessor to the i9040, which I actually used to have two i9040s a few years ago, but they got chucked, and this is the closest I'll get to the i9040s. It's basically the same thing, just without hush mode. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Well, before we swap batteries, let's test the sensor in this one. Oh, hey, the sensor works. Okay, I guess you won't be completely screwed if you could actually hear the siren. Yeah, definitely no hush mode. Jesus. Right. Now we're going to see if the other one works. This was the one upstairs with the expired energizer. Yep, that's had its day. Let's get the thing in the thing. You know what? It's probably going to detect the other one as well now. Don't false. Does it even work? Press the test button. Ah! I forgot how loud these little bastards were. Oh my god. Yeah, you can tell I've not been testing alarms for a while. And I apologise for how I look, by the way. I've only just woken up, so, you know, I've got to get straight to it. I've got a huge load of videos to make today. Right, let's test the sensor now. Right, testing smoke sensor in 3, 2, 1. Yep, it's working. Get the battery out. Well, the sensors are working in them despite being 11 years expired, but you know, obviously after the expiry, it's not guaranteed to function. It doesn't mean it's not gonna function. It's just not going to work as best as... think of it as like a best before date. I mean, some smoke alarms say best before, but, you know, some alarms just cease functionality at all due to a programmed timer, which, you know, detects how long it's been on for, and it disables functionality based on blah, 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 and X amount of time, which is usually guaranteed for 7 to 10 years, blah, 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 blah. Right, so now we know that these are working, apart from the piezo in one of them. Other than that, they are functional. So, yeah, don't get these, by the way. If you're installing smoke alarms, like, even if you're looking at the i9040, which is the newer version, don't buy them. Like, these, honestly, these are rubbish for protection. These are only basic, you know, general purpose smoke alarms, and, you know what I mean? Like, they work, but I would not rely on them for protection, really. Like, they're not reliable, and, you know, they're built like crap as well. Like, you know, just get an EI650RF or something. Like, you know, like, if you're going to get a smoke alarm of this calibre, you might as well get a quality one, like from Aco or something. But, I mean, Kidde do similar ones, but, like, you know what I mean? But, like I said, stuff like this, just please, no. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Peace.